fucking God, oh my, the world God only knows, Goddess Art, Kami no mi zo shiru Sekai, Megami Hand, episode 7. This shit was real. This shit was so intense, had me on the edge of my seat. Now, this season is just getting better and better with each episode. We had like episode 5, ever since the individual conquest starting up again, it was just skyrocketing to amazing shit. Episode 5, you know, I'm gonna amend it right now because I revamped my rating system, so that was like a 9 out of 10. And then we had the Shiori episode last week, which was like a 9.5 out of 10. And now you have this glaringly 10 out of 10 episode with so much done, and the wow factor really comes from the entire setup of the episode that just had me on the edge of my seat. And they didn't skip out on the comedy regardless of this crazy dramatic situation that was taking place. So at the beginning of the episode we get some Elsie, and I was mad happy about that because I love to get some Elsie wherever I can. Awesome. Then something is appearing to me that I want to talk about right now. Ryo shows up. For those of you that don't know who Osama Ryo is, that's Nora's buddy. First appears during the Tenri arc and whatnot, Tenri OVAs. And it was nice to see him. I love the dude. He's pretty quirky and whatnot from what I know of him. And it's nice to see him back. Brings a lot of comedy to this situation and this episode in particular. But something is appearing to me now. Now that I really think about it. Because, you know, Keima's home alone. He's sick. And Hakua's gone because she's out searching for the traitor in the ranks, the vintage that has infiltrated the Loose Soul Squadron. Now, what Nora says to Ryo over the phone in this episode was mad suspicious. Just the fact that he needs to keep an eye on Keima because he's the key to things and whatnot. I believe that's along the lines of what she said. And just the fact that, when I really think about it, I didn't think she was her. I said in a past review that it could potentially be her, but I leaned away from it because I was like, she's being too cooperative, and I was still on my whole Nikaido thing. And I'm still on the Nikaido thing. Nikaido has her own thing going on. This is more centered around the traitor in the ranks, though. And I'm thinking it's Nora now because it's just too suspicious. It's her information that got Hakua out of the house, got Keima alone in the first place, and now she's sending Ryo in to, you know, basically control the situation. Nora and Nikaido are the most suspicious people in this whole series right now, hands down. Anyway, moving on for that. Episode was just crazy. Keima trying to trigger the, you know, sick visit events and has Ayumi come over to his house, tend to him, take care of him and whatnot, basically. And everything is going all fine, nice little dynamic going on between them with the comedy levels high and everything. And then all of a sudden, Chihiro shows up. And the fucking retard Ryo lets her in the house. It was mad funny how he was so stupid about it, I'm not gonna lie. But it was also mad annoying, man. It pissed me off because I was like, damn it. But if he didn't do it though, we would have got these crazy developments. Now, I love the comedy that took place hand in hand with the drama within the whole situation when, you know, Ayumi basically came and puts her under the covers with him the entire episode pretty much, and she's under there, and a lot of funny stuff is going on under there, like her sweating her ass off, hitting Keima when she says things that she doesn't like to hear, and basically getting a first row seat to the flirtation going on between Keima and Chihiro, when really she was trying to do the same thing with her a second ago. Shit was just crazy and intense, had me on the edge of my seat, and especially when Chihiro kept leaving and entering the room, and they were out, and then back in, and out, and then back in. Crazy. Just loved it. Absolutely loved it. Chihiro's song. For those of you that don't know, I've said it before. Chihiro is one of my favorite girls in the series. At the top of the top. I have like, you know, 3 or 4 favorites out of all the conquests ever. And she is one of them. And I'll probably do a separate video some other time about who are my favorite girls. Top 5 favorite girls from the world God only knows or something like that. But, dude, shit was real, and that song was beautiful. The melody, and I like how they used it for during the ending sequence, and things were just hyped up. And then she confesses her love for Keima at the end of this, and that's when shit got crazy because Ayumi and Keima both heard it. Keima feigns innocence and acts like he didn't hear it, and you know, he blames a lot of things on his sickness. And this episode just made me can't get away from it. Cave was being mad devious, just a slimy bastard in this one. I know he said at the beginning of the season that he was going to go from being the good god of conquest to the devil. I remember him saying that, but this is just, he was already playing all of the girls in general in the first place, but now the two best friends, while they're in the same room under your own roof, dog, don't get me wrong, Katsuragi came as the shit. I love the man dearly, but I cannot get away without calling him a slimy bastard in this review. I'm sorry. I still love him. Still liked his performance in the episode. But you have to admit he's being mad slimy right now. Just the way he's manipulating these two best friends and basically the way he's going about it. Still awesome though. Anyway, Ayumi, you know, now she's hurt and I'm feeling really bad for Ayumi. She just, my opinion of Ayumi, she's one of my favorites now. I just love her so much after this one episode. So much development for every character that was in this episode. And, well, aside from Elsie, but Elsie was just being Elsie, and I love to see that. But, you know, now I don't know what's going to go on, you know. And it's important to keep in mind who the goddess is in, because there's only one goddess left, two girls. So, really, who do you guys think the goddess is in? Unfortunately, I know I was spoiled a while back on this one particular fact, just who the goddesses are. I don't know what happens or how anything progresses, so I'm still really interested. It still didn't take too much away from me. But I think if I was still wondering who the goddess was in, it would be even that much better of an episode for me. And I just want to see how it plays out now and what exactly happens, because I'm just so tense. I love these girls. I don't want either of them to get hurt per se. I don't know what's going on. We have to keep in mind the mission, the goddesses saving canon, the vintage, so much going on. The season is at its climax right now and she's just getting better and better as it hits. And I'm just loving the show right now. What do you guys think? You know, who do you guys think the goddess is in, first of all? What do you guys think about Nora potentially being the vintage insurgent? And, you know, what do you think is going to happen with Chihiro and Ayumi in terms of their friendship? Who came or will actually end up conquering one of them, both of them, none of them? Or, you know, who came or will even end up with in the long run, if all of these girls will eventually hate him or all love him? You know, his king of harem status is on the line here. Anyway, I'm enthralled. This episode just 10 out of 10, like I said. I loved it. Please, no spoilers from the manga readers. I don't want to be spoiled any more than just knowing who the goddess is in. And nobody tell any of my viewers who the goddess is. I want to hear everybody's opinion besides the manga viewers who already know who you think the goddess is in, what you think is going to happen, and what you think of, you know, Nora potentially being this vintage insurgent, or who else you think could potentially be the vintage insurgent. And again, I always have to ask in each review I've been doing for a little while now, what the fuck is up with Nikaido? Who is she with? What side is she on? She's mad suspicious, and I have no idea what's going on there. But, like I said, no spoilers. Anyway, 10 out of 10 for episode 7 of the Goddess Arc. Beautiful episode. I'm so hyped for the next episode in the season. Peace.